Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Allison, and in today's video we are going to be showing you literally the easiest way to get a cut crease. It's easy, it's fast, it looks really nice and crisp and, you know, nice. Looks nice, but it doesn't take as long, and it's really easy. So you'll hear in the video, I did learn this technique from a artist I worked with at MORPHE, and I'm going to leave her ats and all her stuff down below as long as she's okay with me doing that. She doesn't really do like makeup related things, but I do want to give her credit because she is the one who showed me how to do this. It's not something I just figured out on my own. She showed me how to do this, and it was life-changing, and it makes doing cut creases so easy, whether on yourself or on other people. Makes it really easy. But yeah, without further ado, let's get in the video and show you how to do the easiest and fastest cut crease ever. All right, so this is what we are going for. A nice, pretty crisp cut crease. And so with this technique, I do find this a lot easier. This is not a technique or a tool that I found myself. I'm going to link down below the person who taught me this technique and showed me this brush. You should definitely give her a follow. But she does not make videos, so I guess I will be sharing this technique for her, basically. So this is a cut crease, obviously. This is something you could totally get with like any kind of flat brush you have. But basically the point of this video is to show you how to get a cut crease like this that is easier and faster than most brushes I've ever tried. And it's sort of, to me, a little more foolproof. Now, I will say you will still have to practice. This isn't something that it's just gonna work, you know, 100% the first time, every time, like whatever, without any sort of technique. You still definitely have to practice and try. But if you get it right, it looks really nice, and it cuts down the time it takes me to do a cut crease by more than half of what I would with my old kind of brushes I would use. So, love this. So let's just get started. Now, in my last like very detailed video I did where I showed a technique a lot in detail, it was my eyebrow video to get like the faux microbladed eyebrow look, which I'll put up here in the cards up here if you want to see that if you haven't yet. That video has gotten a lot of views, and I appreciate everyone who subscribed because of that video. But I did really in-depth describe the brush and why I use the brush, and I got a lot of comments of people saying, you talk too much. Tutorial starts at, you know, so-and-so time. Brushes are important, and for certain detailed techniques, brushes make a huge difference. So that's why I'm taking so much time, like in that video and I will in this video, to talk about the brush because it's really important. So the brush that you need this brush, you need it, is the MORPHE M131. It is a tiny baby fan brush. It is fabulous. And this is how you get a fast cut crease. Basically what it is a tiny little fan brush, and the reason this works so well is because it's a little curve, obviously like fan brush is, and it basically stamps out a perfect rounded shape for you, so you don't have to try as much to get like a nice round shape. All right, so let's just get started. I have some concealer on the back of my hand. For this, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And I'm basically going to start by getting the product on the brush, and I dab on both sides. So you kind of want to get both sides saturated, and you want to be pressing when you're putting this on, so that the concealer is getting the brush nice and flat. So it's nice and flat and it's nice and fanned out. That's what we're looking for. So now that I have all my product worked into my brush, let's get started. So the first thing I like to do, just because again, we're trying to save time here, is I will stamp a bunch on my lid, and then I will open my eye really wide and get a little bit transferred on top. So I want to do that so that I know basically how high I need to go so that you can see the cut crease when my eye is open. Because you can see whether my eye is open or closed on this side, You can see the cut crease. That's what we're going for. So once you have that product stamped on your lid, this is where it gets like fast and amazing and you'll love it. So basically I'm gonna look down into my mirror and I'm going to just stamp this brush all the way along. And because it's already a little curve, it does the curve basically for you. So you can just stamp it across. I have to go a little higher actually, so we can really see this when I open my eye. But I'm just stamping across. And as you can see, I have a cut crease. Literally so fast, and I have like my full shape, and that took me probably 30 seconds to do. Like, it's literally life-changing. So now what you're gonna wanna do is I take the same brush and I'm just sort of patting all over the lid wherever I want the concealer to be. And you know, if you wanna be crazy, you could go back in and keep like, you know, messing with the edges if you wanna be like, you know, I don't know, want it like extra crispy perfect. But this is like pretty, you know, perfect to me. Like, it's enough. So I'm just gonna kind of go down this way a little bit too. And again, because I have that little round edge, it's giving me a nice round edge. And then for me, you could totally take this and use this to blend out, but once I get to this point, if I'm not doing like a full across cut crease, I'm just doing it halfway, I will just take my finger and dab this out. And that doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna put some eyeshadow on top of that. Really quickly, I'm just going back with the colors I was using in this whole eye look to kind of transition over a little bit. Now, I'm gonna take our same brush, we're gonna wipe it off. Currently using my pants, but you can use whatever you'd like to. I'm then gonna go into a lid shade. This one in particular is Candy Floss from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. And you can use this same brush to apply your lid color. And that way your lid color is also in that nice little shape and really kind of very precise here along the cut crease. Because sometimes you'll do a cut crease and then you'll use a flat brush to put your lid color on, but the flat brush isn't like, you know, fine enough, and then it could make your cut crease not as like crisp on the edge. So that's why I just like using the same exact brush I used for my cut crease to put on my lid shade. I'm then gonna take a beauty, which I will show you here. I don't know if you can really tell. I'm gonna turn down my brightness a little bit. Can you see? Oh God, I spilled it. Can you see how beautiful this is? This is Hollywood from Peaches Makeup, and it's absolutely stunning. So this, oh God, it's everywhere. It's what I'm gonna use also on my lid. And again, I'm using the same little brush. I'm gonna spritz my brush just the tiniest bit with a little bit of Morphe setting spray. Okay, that's all we need, just a splash. And again, I'm using the same brush to apply my lid color so that the color gets really, really crisp on that edge of the cut crease, and you don't mess up your cut crease when you go in with like your shade on top. All right, friends, so as you can see, we have a very crispy cut crease. I'm gonna go really quick, throw on some lashes, and finish the rest of my makeup, and we will be right back, and I will show you kind of how this look looks at the end with everything done. Okay, guys, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and here is how the eyes turned out. Like I said, such an easy way to get like a super crisp cut crease that really stands out but doesn't take a lot of time, which is really the main goal of using this brush. And as you can see, you're not like, you know, losing one thing for another. Just because it doesn't take as long doesn't mean it's not gonna look as good. It still looks just as good as any other brush, if not better. and took half the time to finish. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you don't think I talk too much. And I would hope you would stay and subscribe if you're new, if this is your first time here, if this video brought you to my channel. I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. It really helps me out. Leave a thumbs up and a comment on what you think. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.